You want to discuss rooms first, or do you want to discuss schedule? Let's go over the rooms. All right. Are you doing your rooms the normal way? Am I doing mine? How are you doing yours this time?
Standard issue for me. I think getting kids with some with their familiar friends, others with unique combinations is key. Just really making them think about those interpersonal relationships. I think is very, very important. I know you.
I'm a little different.
Yeah.
If I see someone if they request to be with someone, I usually don't put them with that person. I'm looking over my room list right now. I've got. Actually, I was pretty nice this time. I don't have any kids that I know. I have a couple quiet kids together. I usually put the quiet kids with a loud kid just to piss them off. I usually put, if I have two top kids, I'll usually put them right next to each other because I know they hate each other.
Yeah, that's me.
You do that?
Yeah, so I have a big battle over number one.
Who's your number? Who?
A lot of loud talk at Top Gun last week about who's number one.
Who are these people?
Evan McPherson.
Jonah. He had a great day yesterday. No one's been named top 12 yet. No one in this class. So inaugural top 12 series. You scored 8 right now. Total of 8. I'm going to name you the first top 12 now. Fair enough? Good enough? Good deal? Deal.
Let's do it on the first side.
Here we go. 1 pointer win. 1 pointer.
One kick. Let's do this.
1 pointer. First guy in.
Let's do this.
Smash. Money. That's it. Yeah, you already got it though.
Okay. Finish the job, bro. Roll the ball.
Finish it off. Finish it off. Finish it off right, Evan.
Evan or Heaven?
Congratulations, guys.
Who are these people?
Evan McPherson, guys like Evan McPherson and BT Potter. And
Yeah, I remember that kid.
BT Potter, South Carolina, 2018.
We'll head to the front.
I like this kid right here. I like this kid, BT. Kicking is full of ups and downs.
Yes.
This is a down for you now. You're right.
Yeah, struggling.
But you started to adjust your tempo. That's the hard thing you can't do.
Yeah.
You got to stay in, stay positive. But you're junior off the ground. It just takes time, man.
Yeah.
Bryson's struggling too. It's the same thing. A lot of guys are.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where Evan's smoking it right now.
Yeah.
He's gotten a groove and he's kicking confident. It'll come back for you. I know you can do it. I mean, obviously you've proven it to me you can do it. So kickoffs are. I mean, I'm still. Don't worry. I got your back. You gotta smash kickoffs though. So refocus, get those out of your head, and take it out over there. Be aggressive on those, okay? See Jeff Locke check in, the guy in the red.
definitely group the top kids together.
Okay.
To make sure that the conversation in that room, a little bit of dead silence, because like you said, when they're that competitive, I wouldn't say they hate each other, but they're definitely out for the same spot. So,
What if you have a kid that jumps out and just crushes it first day, would you move his room?
can we do that?
You can do whatever we want. We're in charge. We're on the shirt.
Might be a good idea, actually.
I have no problem doing it.
Yeah.
All right, schedule. Let's cut this out here.
Done. I think it's very important on that first day, since we have a very limited amount of time, to get these kids to at least feel the pressure. Somehow, some way, right off the bat, is they got to feel the pressure. So we got to think about what we can do in an hour and a half time span where these kids are out there, and we give them enough opportunity to really feel some pressure. What we got.
What about bringing them all together? Like, it doesn't have to be live. Just if you did like one kick, we were all 90 together, and if you did like one pressure kick, I did a couple pressure snaps.
Well, I think we bring all 90 together. It creates
Camaraderie, somewhat.
win pressure. Okay.
And that way we can see who likes each other, who doesn't like each other.
Yeah.
To me, I like to see personality. And if I see a long snapper just literally sitting there in the corner looking at the wall, that's going to be a telltale sign for me. But if I see a kid that's boisterous and going out there,
Yeah, I mean, obviously we talked so much about the mental game and kind of analyzing at this camp with these top 12 selections, are they strong mentally? Is this a guy we can trust? So I think if we put them together and we kind of see, like you said, the personality there, it might be a good idea to go ahead and do that. Is it a competition, or is it more just get a rep in, see how you react, see if you make it, see if you miss it?
I would like to be able to see, number one, if my kids get winded running on the damn field. Number two, I want to see how, if it's when it is that much pressure, how they snap under pressure.
Yeah.
Number three, it's a good way for you and for me to see which kickers I do like or do not like. If they miss it, who they blame.
Okay.
I mean, are they complaining
All right,
right
so
bad? Or
we'll do that about probably midway through that day.
absolutely.
This is probably the most, I'm not going to call them cocky, but,
Yes.
but confident type kids I have, where they all really feel like they're number one.
Okay.
So a lot of calling out because I think they really want to. They're excited to get after somebody else. I mean, although one kick doesn't determine how good you really are, but I think it might determine a top 12 spot when it comes down to it, with so many guys being so close.
Who
Best of the
are
best
the
here.
punters that you want me to yell at?
Jay Kamara.
2-2. Eddie likes it. Chomp, chomp. 2-2. The cost get what they paid for. Great job, guys. Everybody, round of applause. Your champion is Jay Kamara.
I've heard that name.
Definitely one to go after. I think a couple guys may give him run for a mile.
Who else? Give me their names so I know to yell at them.
And Cade Poller. Cade Poller out of Texas.
This kid's supposed to be good.
What is this kid's name? Is that a real human being? Or is that a city? Prominence?
Akubua Onwumeka.
Is he good?
Very good.
Let me see one prominence.
Watch your guys' heads.
Very quiet. Be premature.
There's one off of my favorite.
Prominence, I want you to do another one. I think you're better than that. Do another one, Prominence. Prominence, I want to be honest. I'm considering you for a top 12 camp spot. But this isn't for that. But I'm considering it. But I'm gonna remember this kick when we look back at guys we're gonna select. Eddie really likes you. Good. Yeah, it's really quiet. Come on.
He's an absolute wild card, though.
You know who I'm picking right off the bat. I'm picking Derek.
Derek King.
He's my
Everyone
favorite.
loves Derek.
All right, we got one.
Any point, Derek, and you're through.
Obi!
You're the champ.
I don't know what they see down there. They must be. I'm 40, I guess. I don't know what I'm seeing. Derek, any point, you win. You are the 2017 Vegas champ. Ooh, fake out.
That wasn't faking me. I already knew.
Made a big kick today from 50, almost the exact spot to make top 12. Probably one of the best kicks we've seen all day long.
That's true. It's pretty good. I think you got it. Oh, reset. Oh, goodness. Icing. Oh. Did I make it? Woo.
Woo! The kicks we remember, Derek Ing.
Woo!
Bishop Gorman High School is used to some big games. 1 point for the win.
Grady! Yeah!
Good job, man. Twice in one day, man. It's your weekend. Good stuff.
Proud of you.
I love Derek.
I'm picking
You know
Quinn-
why?
I'm gonna pick Quinn
You know
Skinner.
why I like him?
Tell me why. Enlighten me.
Because he doesn't act like a kicker. He's borderline smartass. I like that kid. I'm telling you, he's got that little swagger to him. I hate to use that word, but he's got that little swagger to him. I like him. He's kind of just.
He did just win Vegas.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's not necessarily an underdog you're picking there.
I like him.
I'm going with Quentin Skinner.
What?
Follow through, Mad Dog.
You got to finish here, Quentin.
Everything you got. Everything you got.
This is the #1 sophomore in the country right here. He benches 400 pounds. He's aimed this way.
Okay.
What just happened?
I got a 6'5", dude. Left hip, Rubio zone, 6'5". 6'5". 6'5", right of the hip. Sophomore.
I always pick him.
Okay.
You always talk good about him.
Yeah.
I'm going with it.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Okay.
I'm going with it.
Okay, so that's two.
I noticed. I want to ask you a question. So
Yes.
I see Ross Ryder on your list.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Jarrett Key has 5. Ryder has 4. Okay, Ryder, if you score a 2 or a 3, you win. If he scores nothing, Jarrett, you win. Okay, here it is. Any points and you win right here, Ross. Someone's gonna be a champ on this map. That's a 2. Ross Ryder wins. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. So proud of you, dude. That's awesome. Holy crap, you did it. Your champion of Vegas 30 is Ross Ryder. Talk to the camera, man.
Feel good. Feeling good. Thank God. That's all I can say is thank God.
Good job, Ross Ryder.
Thank you.
Just came off U.S. Army All-American, and he was your dog. You thought he was going to get it.
I would.
So what are we going to do with him? You think he's going to be shattered because of that? Or will he dominate?
I literally already spoke to Gibas about it earlier. I said he's one of the kids that I really, really, really want to see because 99% of the Rubio long snapping family would have bet money he was going to win. And I said he had 2 shots. He went against Shadley, and Shadley was just a juggernaut where I don't think anyone would have beat him at that point. And then he went against Carson Battles, and Battles beat him as well. And I said he was pretty damn emotionally crushed, which he should have been. Because, and even you said it, Ryder didn't win you like you were surprised because he wins everything.
I heard his
he
name.
literally wins all the time.
Sure.
And that's what I said. I go, I'm very interested to see how he handles himself because he's got the offer. He's already committed to Colorado State on full scholarship. But how is he going to? Is he going to be, pouting almost? Is he going to be emotional about it, or is he going to stick his chest out?
So at this camp, we've done different things every year as far as how we compete them, how many champs we kind of have each day, different announcements, all that good stuff. Well, for me, it's similar. Field goal wise, I think on any given day, with the amount of talent these kids have, anyone can win. So for me, field goal wise, I've had guys come up and be underdogs. I think that comes into the conversation with top 12. They did step up. They did come through. I think back in the history of it, Blanton Creaky won it one year, who wasn't necessarily a top 15 type guy. Mm-hmm. So would I have picked him that year? Probably not. But now he's an absolute stud in college. So maybe coming through in the pressure is something that we got to look into. So it's not always the case, but I always explain to my guys it's kind of body of work. There is.
Oh yeah,
it is what led up to this.
And then a kid can have potential too, like where he's just not hitting his groove right now, but he's headed there.
All right, so back to schedule, because I want to get my head clear on this. So if we have only 2 hours in that final day, it's got to be all quality over quantity once again, because that many moving pieces. We know all these kids. It's going to be more, I think, about identifying what they can do in, when the pressure's on. When it's there. In the past, we've had more time, I think, and without the top 12 series, we've been able to maybe give them more kicks, but. This camp's not about that. We know these kids. I think we put them under pressure.
Okay, so it's got to be quick stretch. You get rolling and you go.
So what we want to do is do our stretch, get in their lines, get that done. You do your tests. I do my tests, and then you have your winners. I have my winners. We come back together, kind of celebrate that a little bit, kind of end camp on the field before we come back here, getting into our exit interviews.
When we come back, if we do exit interviews, are we going to have a post top 12 meeting with the entire group?
We're having them pack their bags.
Got it.
So that's done in the hotel here. So I think Samantha's out there and she's handling essentially their travel plans. So those that don't make it, it's kind of like camp's over. You have that feeling of
I understand that, but what
So
I'm
that-
saying
so
is,
the sand handles
if you
are
have
pressure, that's
11 kickers that walk outside, and you've still got 38 kickers still
They know,
outside.
you wanted to see exactly in that process how many spots are left.
Okay, but
So,
are you going to tell Dylan Brady when you go out show no emotion, or you just say go out and do
No.
whatever the hell you want?
No, you show emotion. You either walk out with a shirt, raise it up, or you walk out and go, it didn't happen for me, I didn't get it.
Got it.
So then they go and they walk towards the van. Sam takes care of them. It's kind of like, hey man, like didn't happen this year. It's tough.
I'm getting nervous for them.
You know, the guys that walk right, they stay and they stay around for the picture. I mean, I think it's got to be where we show the emotion of, you know, these guys are all Division I athletes. That's why they're here.
Yeah, I agree.
So they all know we have their backs. You know, the reality is that we're trying to teach them that kicking and punting snapping is not easy, and this is what a great opportunity. So sometimes it doesn't end always on a high. Some games you miss a game winner. So it's kind of like, you know.
Oh, I get it.
you go out,
I get it, Daddy.
One of those things, we make
get
it work harder.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right, so we just got to go over some more detail. I think the gist of it, though. I think
That's
pretty
it.
good with that.
I'm good, man. We got it.